Dan the Natural Man Show. Hello, everybody. It's a Saturday, kind of a stormy day we're going to have here. I hope the weather's doing okay where you're at, but apparently there's some bad weather across the United States today. So today I want to talk about low-carb diets, the dangers of low-carb diets, and some of the negative health effects they can incur. One thing that happens when we eat a low-fiber diet is it increases the production of pathogenic bacteria in our body. Because the gut is supposed to have a balance of good bacteria versus bad bacteria. It should have a little bit more good bacteria than bad bacteria. But when you eat a low-carb diet that is low in fiber, this increases the pathogenic bacteria in the gut versus the good bacteria. So this increases our risk of developing diseases and infections. It's linked to developing colon cancer. I saw a study a few years ago. It was a very interesting study comparing two diets. One was a plant-based diet compared to a Western diet that is rich in meat and processed foods. The plant-based eaters were from another country, so they always ate plant-based. It was just their native diet. And when they tested their colons for signs of cancer, none of the plant-based eaters had any signs of colon cancer. The Western eaters that were eating the high-fat, high-meat, high-processed, low-fiber diet already had signs of colon cancer precursors. So they switched the Western eaters to the plant-based diet, and the plant-based eaters to the Western diet, and the plant-based eaters within a few weeks started showing signs of colon cancer. And the Western dieters that were put on the plant-based diet, their signs of colon cancer started to reduce. It is this powerful. The gut is really the command center of our health. The gut is 80% of the immune system is in the gut. The bacteria in our bodies is very important in how healthy our body is going to be. We're talking about immune system. We're talking about hormone production, serotonin production in the brain. A lot of people that eat low carb, they seem to be more anxious, they get more nervous, they're more jittery because their bacteria in the gut is becoming dysregulated, so their body doesn't produce serotonin and things like that as readily as it did. So I think this is one of the reasons the plant-based diet works so well. And you know, my health coaching, as I always teach the whole foods plant-based diet. Now, I'm not on a crusade to like, if you don't do 100%, then I'm not going to work with you or you're doomed. I ate 100% plant-based. But I think that because the study is showing us that no matter what dietary pattern you decide to follow, you don't need to skimp on your fiber intake. Because if you do, long term, your gut bacteria is going to become unhealthy. And when that becomes unhealthy, I mean, we're talking about diseases like, inflammatory bowel disease. We're talking about colon cancer increase, nervous system dysregulation. As far as your metabolic health, when you cut the fiber out and you increase a low-carb diet is usually going to be very high in fat. So when you're eating a low-carb diet that's high in fat, it's going to start to interfere with your insulin sensitivity. Your insulin sensitivity will go down as compared to a low-fat, high-fiber diet. Your insulin sensitivity increases, and this is a good thing. This is how well your body is able to use blood sugar. Other benefits of fiber in the diet? Okay, it's going to help you go to the bathroom. A lot of us are way too backed up and constipated. One thing that you always have to remember when you're going to increase your fiber, always increase your water intake with it. Fiber plus water equals magic, okay? Fiber plus water equals really good bowel movements, better digestive health. Other benefits of fiber is going to be, it's going to help you lose weight easier. It's going to help you lower your blood pressure. It's going to help you lower your total cholesterol, your LDL cholesterol. It's going to help you stabilize your blood sugar. course, it's going to help you, like I said, increase your bowel movements. It's going to help reduce your risks of heart attacks and strokes. It's going to help increase the health of your immune system. We could go on and on. This is things off the top of my head, but we could pull up an article right now, the benefits of fiber, and the list will be very extensive. But I think you get the drift here. You shouldn't skimp on your fiber intake, because down the road it can start to cause negative health consequences. Also, inflammation. If you're on a very low carb diet, it's going to increase your inflammation because the bacteria balance again is going to be out of balance. So, in inflammation, while we talk about that, well, inflammation is the driver of most of our modern diseases like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, arthritis, cancer, dementia, all these diseases that most of us fear. Our odds of developing diseases is increased by our internal inflammation. A high fiber, low fat diet is going to help decrease the inflammation in our body, which will decrease our odds of developing these lifestyle diseases. So it's important, guys. Our body has to have fiber to feed its bacteria, and when we go away from that, it's going to become imbalanced, and then the health problems can start to pop up. So if you like this video, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel. Check out my page, DanTheNaturalMan.com. And remember, until next time, keep it natural.